Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I am Poonam Dua, and as per the demand of many competitive exam aspirants, we are doing few sessions of voice, active passive voice, and we will do it through many parts of this video. We will go for the whole session slowly and steadily, covering one tense in one video. So today's tense that we are going to cover is present simple. We will do this tense in detail. All kind of sentences under this tense will be covered in this video. It will be followed by an exercise session, a practice session, and at the end there will be a test too. So please do watch the whole video carefully. You are going to gain extensive knowledge with the help of these sessions. Let us understand first what is active, what is passive. This is a sentence frame. The dog chases the ball. What is more important, the dog or the ball? The dog, of course. Dog is the subject here. The dog chases the ball. This is called active tense, जिसमें subject ज़्यादा important है. And if we try to give more prominence to the object, the ball, then it becomes passive sentence. The ball is chased by the dog. So the subject or object, they interchange their values, they interchange their places, and some structural changes are also there in the sentence. That is what the relationship between active passive is. The dog here is the subject, and later on the ball, which was the object in the previous sentence, becomes the subject of passive sentence. दोनों की अपनी अपनी importance है. Many writers love to use passive voices. Many writers are very assertive and they say कि active voices okay. अलग अलग context, अलग अलग situations होती हैं जहाँ पर ये दोनों work करते हैं. That we will understand slowly and steadily. At present, let us talk about the rules. Let us go for two more examples. First, Dia likes bird watching. Active or passive? Active, right. Mona loves twilight. Active or passive? Of course, active. Let us see what will be the passive of these two. Dia likes bird watching will get converted into bird watching. Bird watching is liked by Dia. Mona loves twilight will convert into twilight is loved by Mona. Both bird watching and toilet were the objects first, and in the passive sentences they have become the subjects. Now let us understand the rules. He reads a book. This is a present simple tense. Subject he, verb first form plus s or es, reads a book. Object. So this is the active sentence. He reads a book, and passive becomes a book is read by him. The basic rule of every passive sentence is that we always use the third form. Object comes here, a book comes here, plus is, am, are. आप देखिए book के साथ क्या सूट करता है, is, am और are. अगर यहाँ पर होता कि he reads books, तो हम यहाँ लिखते books, और books के साथ हम यूज करते are. It becomes a book is. At present, it is a singular subject, so we will write is. A book is read, third form. By we always use, and he will get converted into him. In the next part of the video, I'll provide you how do we convert subject pronouns into object pronouns. I'm just going to give you a chart for that. This is the subject-object chart for pronouns. I becomes me when it becomes an object. You remains you. She, her, he, him, we, us, and they, them. We will keep on understanding with the help of examples how to use this change from subject to object pronouns. Let us go through few more examples. Active is they bake cakes. Passive will become cakes are baked by them. Let us have a look at the structure. They bake cake, subject plus first form of verb plus object, and in the passive sentence this object becomes the subject. Cakes, cakes के साथ हम लोग are use करेंगे. Cakes is plural. Cakes are baked, that is the third form, verb की third form, then by, and then the subject. They will get converted into them. We just learned about the subject and object pronouns. They will get converted into them. Cakes are baked by them. Let us go for one more sentence. She, that is subject, teaches, that is first form of verb, and this time it is third person singular. We will use es. She teaches me. And when we will convert object pronoun into subject pronoun, me will become I. I, object. I के साथ we always use am. I am taught, that is the third form of teach. I am taught by her. She will become her. So this will remain the structure. She teaches me, first form of verb, subject के साथ first form of verb plus s or es plus object, and it gets converted into object plus is, am or are, whatever suits here. Taught, that is third form of the verb, by, and the subject of the active sentence, which will get converted into objective pronoun by her, because at present it is the object. Let us go for the negative of the same sentence. Earlier we did he reads a book. Now we are doing he does not read a book. Subject plus do or does plus not plus first form of verb, that is read, and then object, a book. Now the passive will start with the object of the active, and it will become subject here. Object, that is a book. Book के साथ we will use is. A book is not. Not will remain as it is, and read will get converted into read. Is not read by, he will get converted into him. A book is not read by him. पहले हमारा सेंटेंस था they bake cakes. Now it is the negative of that. They do not bake cakes. Subject plus do or does with not plus verb की first form plus object. This is the structure, and the passive structure is object, that is cakes are not, third form of the verb, baked by them. They will get converted into them. One more negative sentence. She does not teach me. She, that is subject, do or does not is there, verb first form, teach, and me, object. Now this object, me, will get converted into subject, that is I. I के साथ am use होगा, I am, then not, third form of teach, taught by, she will get converted into her. So I am not taught by her. Now we will go for interrogative. That is sentence tense will remain same, only it becomes a question. Does he read the book? Does, do or does actually, do or does plus subject plus for first form of verb plus the object. And now it will get started with this is, am or are, whatever suits it. Is the book object of the previous sentence, active sentence will become the subject here. Is the book, read will become read, and by, we always add by here, and this he will get converted into him as per this table. Active, do they bake cakes, do or does, do plus subject they plus first form of verb plus object cakes. Now the passive sentence will start with is, am or are, because it is asking the question. In every question we do use the helping verbs first. Are the cakes baked by them. Are is are object the cakes. First, third form of verb, that is baked. By we will always use, and this they will get converted into them as per the subject object pronoun chart. One more example, does she teach me? Does plus subject she, teach verb's first form plus object me. We will start with am because at present me will get converted into the subject and it will become I as per this chart. Am I taught, that is the third form, by her. She will get converted into her as per the chart. Let us revise all the types altogether. Active and passive for present simple. Subject plus first form of verb plus s or es and object in the positive sentences. Then it becomes object is am or are plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. This is the example. She plays football. It will get converted into फुटबॉल. फुटबॉल से स्टार्ट होगा. फुटबॉल इस फुटबॉल के साथ is आएगा. फुटबॉल is played, that is third form of the verb, then by her. She will get converted into her as per this chart. She does not play football. Football is not. This time it is negative. Played by her will remain the same. Her will get converted as per this chart. Does she play football? This time football will be the subject. Is football played by her? Is पहले आएगा क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है. क्वेश्चन में हम लोग हेल्पिंग वर्ब को पहले लिखते हैं. Is football played by her as per this chart? Let us do a little practice here only, then I'll ask some questions which you are supposed to answer in comments. Does he purchase books? Think about the answer and match your answer with the actual right answer. Wonderful if you thought the same. It will start with are because now our subject is books. Books के साथ are suit करेगा. Are books purchased? Purchase का third form by him. He will get converted into him this time. Next, let us do it together. My mother paints the walls. Do it and let us match it with the right answer. Wonderful. The walls will become the subject this time. The walls के साथ आएगा. The walls are paints will get converted into third form. Painted by will always be there. My mother will remain my mother. Oh, this time my mother does not seem to be in the mood of painting. My mother does not paint the walls. Let us go for the right answer. The walls, object of the previous sentence, will get the privilege of being the subject here. The walls are not painted by my mother. Walls को privilege तो मिला subject बनने का, लेकिन mother ने उन्हें paint नहीं किया. The walls are not painted by my mother. I hope present simple is perfectly understood by you. These 5 sentences are part of your test. Please convert all these and do let me know the answers in comments. Please do not forget to share and subscribe the channel. We will continue the series. Part 2 will cover past simple of this active passive voice session. I hope you understood this topic well.